everybody, today I'm going to be doing my November book haul. I have been doing quite a lot of book hauls recently just because I've been acquiring lots of books. Like, I came to college with 20 books. This is definitely more than 20. But today I have some fun reads that I have gotten myself and have been sent to me by publishers that I want to share with you because I'm super excited about a lot of these books. So let's get started. So this first book is a coloring book, and a lot of you guys have been telling me to get it because you're like, Sasha, why don't you have this book in your hands? Because it's something that you love. Probably a lot of you can already guess what it is already, but I did not know it was at my school's Barnes & Noble, and I was there this morning and I was just like, browsing because, you browse at bookstores. And I wasn't planning on buying a book, but I did, and I'm so happy that I saw this there. The Outlander coloring book. Ooh! It's so cool, and I'm obsessing over it. It has like lines and quotes from the books and pretty photos, and I cannot wait to color one of these pictures, which is the cover of this book, because I get to color in Jamie's abs. I'm gonna have way too much fun with this book. I have a not 2-hour plane flight back to Chicago next week, so I'm like, maybe I'll color on the flight, but then I'm like, really, Sasha, you need to write your book, because I'm currently at 15,000 words and I need to be at 30,000. So I'm probably be writing on that flight as well, but I also want to color. Okay, so this next book is something that you guys have seen before and has lots of importance to me because it is just so cool. And it recently got re-released with a new cover, and it got re-released with a cover that I was on previously, which is How I Found You by Gabrielle Laporte. And now the new re-release cover also has me on it, and it is so cool. Look at it! Look at it! It's published by Uptones Publishing, Benjamin Atomes. If you do not know him, I went to Scotland with him and he is awesome. He started a publishing company, and this is one of the books that he published, and it's so beautiful, and that's me on the cover again, and I'm just so grateful that they wanted to have me on the re-release cover. Like, that's so cool. Thank you. It's like a big mysterious novel. It's really cool. It's about a girl named Rose, and Rose is getting these disturbing dreams. And then with the arrival of these two charming brothers, and it's about what these brothers are hiding and mysteriousness and ooh. Yeah, guys, read this book. Get this cover. Yay! And if you do, please tag me in Uptones in the photo. So the next book I currently got signed by Colleen Hoover. It's her newest novel, and I'm just so pumped to read this because it's about books. It's a book about books. Who does not like a book about books? I know I do. And it is November 9 by Colleen Hoover. So this book is about a girl named Fallon, and she meets Ben. Ben is a novelist, and it's about them meeting one day every single year on November 9, and Fallon becomes the muse for his book, and that's why they meet once a year on November 9. And then Fallon becomes unsure if Ben is telling her the truth about all this stuff, and I'm just so excited to read this book. I'm really bad at summarizing books, but I hope I did a good job on that. Sasha, you really did it. Moving on. So the next book I received from the publisher, and I kind of do really want to read this book again because I read it when it was a fan fiction on Wattpad, because everybody was saying, Sasha, read this book, tell me what you think about it. And I was like, okay, I'll read it, let me see what I think. And you know what, the fan fiction one of it was okay. It really wasn't that great because it's a Harry Styles fan fiction. I don't consider myself a really big fan of One Direction, so I didn't really know all about it and the hype and whatnot. So I read it and I was just like kind of just with it. It was just like another fan fiction that I've read before probably. And then it got published as a novel, and I'm like, okay, I should reread the fan fiction in novel form. So that is After by Anna Todd. It's about this girl who goes off to college, and she has a sweet boyfriend, and her mom's kind of crazy, and she goes off to college, and then she meets this guy, Hardin. Hardin was originally Harry. And Hardin is this really badass boy who really gives no shits about anything, and he is not really good for her, but she wants him. And it's about their relationship, and I kind of saw it as kind of an abusive relationship in my mind, but it says it like progresses throughout the books, so the publisher kindly sent me the rest of the books as well. So I kind of want to reread this book and then see how the relationship progresses throughout the novel, see if it gets better, because you can't judge a series on the first book. You kind of can, but I just want to see. So yes, I'm gonna be rereading this book sometime in the future. I'm not sure when. Oh. Here are the other books I also received from the publisher, which are a part of the series. They're huge books, like ginormous. I think that the most recent one is like bigger than the biggest Harry Potter book, which is kind of crazy. I think that's Order of the Phoenix. So it's After We Collide, After We Fell, and After Ever After. Clever title names. Ooh. The next book, I'm not sure if I put this book in a previous book haul. If I did, I'm sorry, I just forgot, but it's Omega by Lizzie Ford. And oh my god, I'm so excited to read this book. I was planning on reading it this month, but I think I might just have to read it in December because I have been falling behind on my reading like big time, and I feel really bad about that just because I've been trying to like level reading with my novels. So I've been trying to write as much as I read, and it just hasn't really been working, and I've kind of been doing less of both of those. So I really want to read this book this month, and I probably will start it at the end of this month, and we'll be getting a review up for you guys very soon. It's about Greek mythology and about this girl. She is Oracle of Delphi, and about all the crazy stuff that happens that comes with being the Oracle. I'm really excited to read this. I love Greek mythology, and Lizzie Ford has written over 50 books, so yeah, wow, that's very impressive. Teach me your skills, Lizzie. I'm struggling with just one book. And finally, a book that I'm so freaking excited to read because it just sounds fantastic, and I love historical novels, and this one's like a historical novel but takes place in an alternate history. It's an alternate history where the Axis powers won World War II. Like, that's insane and would be a whole shit show of a world, let me tell you. And there's this race that goes on that's like a motorcycle race across the country, and it's about this girl who is a former death camp survivor, and she wants to enter this competition because the prize for it is an audience with Hitler, and she wants to kill Hitler at her audience. So she wants to enter this race, get to Hitler, and kill him for what he's done because he's killed most of her family. And it's about her, her ex-lover, and her brother, twin brother, participating in this race, and I am just so excited about this because I love alternate history novels. I feel like they're so cool. So let me know if you read this novel too down below. I would love to know what you think. I know that this is a very highly thought of book. I hear it's fantastic for so many people. I just love World War II books. I think they're so interesting and cannot wait to read this one. I think I might have to read it this month. Okay, I have to read it next month because I have other books I need to get to. The struggle is real. Also, I'm filming this on my cell phone because you know me, I tend to forget at least one book in every single video I do. Well, I forgot this one, and it's one of the most important books on my list. Wow, Sasha. Such a good booktuber. But anyway, so I just wanted to say that I'm also recently got The Gathering of Shadows by J.D. Netto. This is the third book in the Whispers of the Fallen series. I've been in this fandom since the book first came out, and I'm a hipster like that, but I am in love with this series. It's a high fantasy about Lucifer's diary and like fallen angels and all that. So really excited about the third one coming out. It has like a soundtrack too, which is really cool. So yeah, I just wanted to put this one in there because I just cannot leave it out, and the book cover is really cool. So besides the book haul, as you know from the title of this, I have a big announcement. Ooh. So at Emerson, I have met some amazing people, and one of those amazing people is Sella, and he introduced me to this nonprofit publishing organization. It's called Hexagon Collective, and he brought me aboard onto it, and I just thought the idea was so unique, so cool, and I'm like, please have me be involved. And our big launch will be in January, where we're gonna start publishing some amazing independent books from authors who are just up and coming. All the books are released on Amazon, so you can pretty much get them wherever you are in the world, and I'll let you know when those books go on sale. It'll be in the new year definitely, but we're really just revamping the website, revamping the social media pages, and getting them out to you today. I'll be linking everything about the Hexagon Collective down below, so please follow and participate in this amazing, amazing publishing revolution. In a way, you know, it's just a great way for unknown authors to get involved in the publishing world and get their works, their like beloved works published. So I would just wanted to announce that because I think this is such an amazing thing, and I'm so happy to be a part of it. Also, all the books I mentioned in this video will be down below. So that is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!